Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. So please like on the way in. It gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates out of these readings and leave the rest. And let's get this party started by calling in spirit, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of this situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel and protect my beautiful collective. All right. Thank you so much for those who have. I so appreciate you. Thank you very much. Like I said, these are collective readings. Don't take this on if it doesn't resonate. Flip the rules as you see fit. And what else am I missing? I'm probably missing a few other things, but let's get it started. So, Spirit, where do you want me to go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Let's start with a tarot. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you press that play button. Thank you so much for doing so. All right, we're going to wing it with the energy. I'm not really channeling or thinking about anything. I'm just going to freestyle it, baby, because that's what we do once in a while. All right, give me a message, Spirit. What is the message you want to get out today? What is the energy you want to highlight? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, with that said, we can all have aspects of astrological signs at any given moment, depending on our moods, depending on how we're feeling, our actions, who's aggravating us, whatever the case. We can have all the signs, maybe not consecutively or like in one day, but we can embody them. So don't get hung up on, oh my God, this is a swords, King of Swords, that's not me. Because you have more than one astrological sign in your chart if you look it up by your date of birth. So you'll see that there's more than one in each of us, or each of us has that 222 on the clock. So Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a leader. We all have the ability to be a leader. This is somebody who's wise, maybe has a title for the job, authoritative person, somebody that people come to for clarity, people come to for advice. This is a truth teller, a person who has truth in them, and it's in the upright. So it's not a distorted king. Maturity. Even if they're younger, they have maturity. People look to them for good advice. And swords is truth. So they're going to tell you the truth, even if you don't want to hear it. So give me some more information, Spirit, on this King of Swords. 2 more cards, please. And thank you. So this could be you or another person. Flip the roles at will. And just because it says king doesn't mean it can't be a feminine energy, because energy is both masculine and feminine in nature. We as humans have both masculine and feminine energies within us. 4 of Pentacles is here, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn being Pentacles. There's something about stability and control. This person, I don't know necessarily if it's a distorted version. It's in the upright. So this is a person that security is very important to them financially. Control is important to this person. So this is why I'm saying this person could be a leader, because they want to lead. People allow them to lead. Money is important. Spirit, come through. 7 of Swords is here. There's something hidden here about this person, something secret. Maybe a hidden agenda. Something strategic that they're working on. 9 of Cups is here. This is water. Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There is a wish granted, or a wish fulfillment, or a happiness and a contentment that this person feels when they have control, when they have money. They will deceive, though, to get what they want. Maybe that's something that's hidden. Something went on the floor Five of Wands, but it went on the floor, so I'm not going to take it. But what is this Seven of Swords about? Because that's secret. So this is about somebody, what I was hearing, Spirit. Somebody controlling a situation, maybe even their mind, their emotions, regaining control of a person or a situation, because Nine of Cups, fulfillment, happiness, emotional well-being. What happened? The Seven of Swords, Spirit. It started out so promising. Really does. Let's try to get this back on track. Seven of Swords, Spirit, please. Give me a message about that. And this wanted to come out. Traditional values. Education, marriage, seeking counsel, spiritual guidance, traditions. Maybe this person wants to marry you. And you're not sure about this. I mean, you're not knowing this. This is kept hidden. They feel like they can find stability in a person, contentment and satisfaction. They're keeping this hidden. They're learning about you and they're liking what they see and they feel like you would be a good match for them. I'm going to go with that one. But there's also Two of Swords at the top of the deck, where there's a stalemate here or a dilemma. A crossroads. Maybe they have to make a choice. Maybe they felt like marriage to somebody else. This could be a person that went towards somebody, chose marriage with a person, but somebody had a hidden agenda and created this marriage scenario. And they thought, well, I mean, I'll be happy with this person, trying to make it work. Not the person who deceived them. This is the person they chose who deceived them. But they went all in on it because they thought, okay, well, I mean, this is the path I'm supposed to take. But it was a hidden agenda the whole time. So they were kind of bamboozled, as I like to say, by a person. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. Let me get into it a little bit more to clarify, my friends. Spirit, I want some more on this Seven of Swords, because it could be a marriage or a high level commitment that they got into. This traditional King of Swords, this leader, this stable individual, somebody else deceived to get a wedding ring. Yeah. Because maybe your person was their wish fulfillment, because they had all the boxes checked. So they went down that road with this person, not realizing that it was all a lie. Mm-hmm. They should have used caution, but they didn't. Spirit, give me some messages on this Seven of Swords, please. Something wants to come out. This is a past person. Okay. That's established. What's this Seven of Swords about, Spirit? Secrets revealed. Hell yeah. Secrets revealed. Took some time. Your laughter drives me crazy or drives me wild. Addictions. So your person went down a dark road. They have an emotional bond with a person that they had friends with benefits. Okay. Yeah. Pride and ego. Your person has pride and ego. Doesn't want to admit they went down a dark road with a person. Or got into a lust relationship and yeah. Still thinking of you though, because your laughter drives them wild. Maybe you were this person that was friends with benefits, but they were addicted to that too. Yeah, friends got involved here, leaving them undecided. So maybe this was a past person that really wanted to be with you full time, but they wanted to be with you in a commitment because you drive them crazy. But they were even addicted to you. They had this emotional bond with you. Maybe you even had sex with this person. Prideful person. Maybe they went to friends and asked for advice, and these people made them undecided about it. Under judgment now. Now this connection, and they're under judgment because of their fear of change. They went along with this. Yep, they went along with it. and you went fudge bye-bye because they chose somebody else. Let's try the Kipperish to get some more clarity. I love the Kipperish. Spirit, give me some more information on this. This person that's under judgment for their choices. Because they really were into you at one time. I feel like the addictions, they could have addictions too, mind you, that sent them down a different road or a different path. But I feel like friends kind of convinced them of something to be undecided, or put a bug in their ear. I'm hearing a seed of doubt. Seed of doubt. That's what happened. Let's try it. Spirit, give me a message about this. Friends with benefits. What's this about? They treated you like a friends with benefits, so they wanted to treat you like a friends with benefits. So what I'm having here is change. This could be something where this person changed up on you. Looks like we're close to outdoors, like hanging out, partying, clubbing. Yeah. Health concerns. So somebody could have a health concern, or somebody they partied with has a health concern. Sweetheart is here. So this was something where a change happened in the connection. They went towards somebody else. They changed up on you. The veil, yeah. Somebody put like a veil on this person, or they veiled themselves as your person's sweetheart. But this person is a manipulator. Yeah, they changed up. They wanted to present themselves a certain way, but this person that your person's with could have a health concern. But they masked themselves as your person's sweetheart. And look at this. Confusion and illusions. Yeah, your person was really taken with this person. And it was all like, look, could be drug addicted too. Oh my God. Because this person, this change up artist, thought that your person was a rich guy. And they wanted an opportunity to bask in their money, baby. Oh my word. Yeah. And blocked you. Oh my goodness. And you know what else was blocked? Death magic. They sent death magic to you. You were their sweetheart, and they sent death magic to you. This person that they're with knows about you, but they were an illusionist. Maybe even used like beauty magic to make themselves better than they actually were, and confused your person. That's what I'm hearing. But death magic was sent, but it was sent back. It's in the reverse. This person played a game, and evil eye, yeah, whatever it takes, they sent towards you an evil eye. This is not their divine masculine. Yeah, this is not the person. It's in the reverse. They pretended to be something they weren't, and your person made them a love offer. You could be a healer. Your person could have healing abilities too. But this was an abusive person, but it's in the reverse now. They tried to abuse. They abused their power with this person. Your person at one time was obsessed, but they're no longer obsessed with this person. Yeah. A few more, Spirit. What is this blocking? Lust is in the reverse. They don't want him anymore either, sexually. There's a transition and a change. And this is 19, so you put it together, and it's 10. There's an ending here. An ending, not necessarily rest in peace, but an ending to emotional pain, to them being in opposition. They know that this person isn't their twin flame, but they're watching you, the rising star. They're no longer imprisoned by this person's looks, this person's magic, this person's swag. They're not an earth angel. Yeah. I'm hearing like boss bitch. They just want to control. They block the pathway for this person for a long time. They could have a family. Yeah. They have this form of divinity, but they're not divine. They're not using their spirituality. It's more like dark magic. They've been a roadblock to your person. That's it. That was what they were there for. That's what they're there to do. Block the person. That's what happens in life. You get these people that are a blessing or a lesson, and some of them are here just to block you so that you don't get your wish fulfillment. And that's what happened in this case. Thank you, Spirit. We have Raziel, the inner workings. There are hidden truths below the surface. Yeah? Dig deeper. This person needed to use their, what is it? They needed to use their intuition when it came to this person, and they didn't. They were floored by this person's illusion, and they believed in the illusion and got deluded and went down a dark, addictive road, possibly of drugs, alcohol, and partying, because I feel like the other person that they chose is younger than them and immature. It was all about the Benjamins, and it was all about what your person could do for them. And if they had to have a kid in order to trap them, they'll do that. They have to say, you know, how, you want me to jump, baby, how high? They'll do that. They would do whatever it takes because it's all about money. It's not about love at all. And your person's realizing that now. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. You stand out. They're seeing that now. They're putting all these things together in perspective of what you meant to them. Mm-hmm. If light is in your heart, you will find your way home. And this person feels like you are their home. Okay? They want to come back to you, is what I'm hearing. And that's what it's basically saying. But is that going to happen? Let's find out. A few more cards here. I'm going to take all of these, and I'm going to take a few more. But I feel like their pathway is healing and making a choice. They felt blocked for a long time, but I feel like they're almost there. They're coming out of that I'm imprisoned mentality and realizing what this relationship was and what the relationship between you were. Give it time is in the reverse. They're feeling negative right now. They don't want to give it any more time. They feel like they wasted enough time on this person. They want to move towards you. Yeah, they want to move towards you quick. They don't want to waste any time, but they don't want to scare you up either. Stop doubting is what Spirit's saying. If you want this yourself, this is what you're going to manifest. Not negativity. Got to be positive. You're being highly thought of in the reverse. I feel like for a long time they were trying not to think of you at all because it just brought pain. Realizing that they messed up. They messed the connection up. And they felt like they made the bed, they're gonna lie in it, but they can't lie in this bed because it's a bed of fucking nails. Yeah, there you go. Confirmation, man. It's like a bed of nails, and they don't want to lay in this bed of nails anymore. This person, there you go. Thunder and lightning, exactly. Confirmation, man. It's like a storm brewing inside of this person. They no longer want to live like this anymore. They're out of control. They feel like they're going crazy in their mind, wanting to be with you. Mm-hmm. Happy endings. They want to believe in a happy ending in this situation, but they feel like you're not going to want them. They're doubting, but they feel like there could be a happy ending between the two of you. They want to come racing towards you, but they're afraid, like, oh, what if they reject me? That's what's keeping them stuck. But this storm, like the outside today, is brewing. It's coming to like a point where they're not going to be able to stay away. Oh my Lord, Spirit. What in God's name? Oh man. I got too many cards, Spirit. It's like way too many cards. Somebody's peeping. Somebody's watching you. More than one maintaining a facade, guarded, but they're watching you. Let me get these off the floor, but I'm not going to pick them because let's look at these cards off the damn floor. All right. But I feel like there's something coming to like a thunderclap. Yes, like the weather, the stormy weather outside here where I'm at. It's coming to a head where this person's going to come towards you because they're not going to be able to resist. They can't stay away. So let's get a couple of oracle cards. Let's get an oracle card here. Let's end it. So just, I would say do nothing because you don't have to do nothing. You got to make sure that you want this. If you're manifesting this, if you're done and you don't want to deal with it, then that's what you say to the universe. Whatever you want in your mind, what you're saying in your mind is what's going to happen. But this person wants to come back to you, is what I'm hearing. It's up to you. Maybe they're waiting for a sign. I don't know. But I feel like they're going to explode, man, if they don't say their truth to you. Philippians 1:6, have patience. God isn't finished yet. I'm telling you right now, they're working on this person. If that's what you want is this person, you got to be positive, manifesting that. If you're negative outcomes are going to happen. Your person's trying to be positive, but I feel like your person's a doubting Thomas. They have these moments of, I want to rush in and rip the door open of their house and come in. And then they have these moments of like, the next second, they're doubting it. They're the King of Swords. They're looking at it through logic and not emotion. They're trying to keep that separate, but they can't help themselves. They really can't. Spirit, give me one more message from Spirit Guides. Meditation. So meditation, they're not meditating, it's in the reverse, but that's something they need to do, meditate. Maybe you need to meditate too. Let go of fear now. Archangel Michael is here. So they need to let go of their fear and make a commitment and stick with it. If this is what you want, then you need to go for it. Whether you're the person who's feeling this in your mind or you're the other person looking into this individual, make a commitment and stick with it. Let go of the fear. If you're both in a fearful state, nothing's going to happen. It's just always going to be wishing and hoping. Make up your mind. Stop juggling the thought in your head and just follow through with something. That's the only way that any of this is going to change. Thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe. Enjoy my tribe because I would love to have you. Till next time. Be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.